Hey guys, this is Mark with Hawkeye Ordnance. Today we're bringing you the Raven Concealment Vanguard 2. This is my new in the waistband holster. And okay, so why did I buy a new in the waistband holster? After the last video I did, I claimed that I don't use a holster when I stick it in the waistband. Well, one of the great things about doing this channel is I get tons and tons of feedback on better ways to do things, and sometimes I take that advice, to heart. So basically I had to rethink all of my holster options, and the one thing that I really wanted to find was a good minimalist system that allowed me to carry like I like to, which is just a simple Glock in the waistband, but gave me more attention and up the safety a little bit, since I was going to be using a holster anyway. And so that's why I came up with this. And Raven's got a great name. I had never owned any of their stuff before, but they come highly recommended, and the reviews were excellent on this. So I gave it a shot. It was about 40 bucks delivered. Inside the package, you've got your holster. Show off a little here. We'll go through all that in a second. And then a little lanyard. And then they have this amazing instruction booklet. I've never seen anything like this, especially for a holster. Check this out. So this is a company that cares about their customer. Provide you a full color fold out that gives you all kinds of good information about drawing, about the way the little snap works on here, and different ways to adjust this holster. It's pretty incredible. So I know most of us do this, but it's definitely worth taking a look, especially as it relates to this little snap right here, which we'll go through in a sec. So the first thing you notice is it's very well put together. It's injected and molded plastic with a really tough strut and this rubber strap here, and this thing is tougher than nails from what I can tell. That snaps on with this button here, and you can run it with or without the strut. You can loop the lanyard through and go around your belt loop, and that will deploy as well when you pull your gun out of your waistband. But I'm going to run it like this, and have been for about a week now. Really, really happy with it so far. It's pretty much everything I wanted. I did notice one thing, one negative, and I think that's probably going to be the same with all of these kinds of holsters, but since I'm running it right down the center now because it sits high enough that my Glock is now getting, I'm going to try to show you this, a little worse for the wear around the button on my pants. So it's something I need to address, maybe even just a little tape over that or something like that. But so the way that this works is pretty simple. You slip this over your trigger guard and it locks in place, and then you open up the button here, and this whole system just drops into your pant line, and oops, the little snap in place, and you're good to go for the day. So obviously you do have a gun in your front, but just a pretty tight black t-shirt, it's pretty concealable. The other thing that's nice about this is the strut allows you to tuck your shirt in around it if you'd like, which doesn't pain at all. No, I'm just kidding. It works pretty good. So you can also run this thing really in any position on your belt you'd like. I don't usually run this way, but it certainly could be done. I did find that when I was putting this on the back side, though, that I had trouble fastening it by myself. But that certainly works as well. And you're good to go. So the one thing I'll just show you real quickly is there are some adjustments you can make. There's 3 spots here on the, let's try to get a good picture of that, on the rubber strap. So you can adjust the ride height. And underneath the strap are these little indentations. This is probably not going to show up, but let's see if we can. That keeps it from rotating around on you. And they do recommend, once you get the ride height and the cant correct, that you put a little Loctite in there to keep it from slipping around. It's got this incredibly large pull the dot button on it. And essentially what that means is it can only come undone from the top, the way that it's set up. So you have to come underneath it and lock it in place, and then flip it down to get it open. It won't open from the inside, which means it can't really come undone on you in your belt, which is a good feature. The other thing that's kind of nice about this is if you did get stuck in needing to get this off one-handed for some reason, it's got this little edge on it which allows you to take the gun right off, which is pretty cool. And boy, so far so good. I have not brutalized this yet, but it is I can't imagine being able to break it. It's extremely well made and very well thought out by people who clearly carry firearms on a regular basis, the guys at Raven. Alright guys, so that's the Vanguard 2. I think this is an amazing holster and probably the ultimate in minimalist inside the waistband carry. I gotta believe we're going to see copy after copy after copy of this coming out, but you saw it here with Raven first. Amazing holster from guys who clearly shoot and carry on their own. I hope this review helps. Wish you all the best, and God bless.